Do you want to see what the world is really like?
Yes. My name is Emma Stone. I'm playing Bella Baxter in the film Poor Things.
This is Bella. She's an experiment.
She's understanding what it is to be a member of society.
Good evening.
The more autonomous she becomes, the more challenged these men seem to be by it. It's a very, very funny film.
Why do people not just do this all the time?
We must experience everything, Bella. This makes us whole.
Bella!
I wanted to play Bella because it felt like acceptance of what it is to be a woman, to be free, to be scared and brave.
Bella.
Why keep it in my mouth if it is revolting? I must go punch that baby.
There is a world to enjoy, traverse, circumnavigate. Let us do this.
Thought that we should build a world according to Bella and to her understanding and perception of it.
We're in Budapest, in Hungary, shooting on many sound stages. Our world has been built. It's been unbelievable.
I could never figure out someone specific. I thought that maybe if I put two people that have, very different minds together, and if it worked out and if they got along, it would become something very interesting.
We all share as collaborators an admiration for Yorgos's work and absolute love of the script.
I have adventured it and found nothing but sugar and violence. It is most charming.
It felt sort of timeless. Your mind just starts racing of where it could go. London, Lisbon, Paris. We've built a composite set, epic in scale. Yorgos wanted a 1930s film, but with today's technology.
They worked very closely in tandem, and I remember seeing the early lookbooks of what they were working on because they have two very different sensibilities that seem to have met up so beautifully.
I mean, you could see they've created a world. It's Victorian, it's a dream, it's gorgeous, and it really does serve the vision.
It really defines the story we're telling. It's got a refined aesthetic, but it's also got a sense of humor. I got scared for a second. I thought we were trapped in here.
There's so much originality. There are fish on Bella's ceiling, and there's seaweed and a mirror that has ears and these padded silk walls with cityscapes sewn in, and I want to copy it. I want to live in that bedroom.
The functioning shops, the doors lead to actual rooms. It's incredible. I do think that there's a spiritual connection that happens.
You don't have to make anything up. Everything's there. Everything that you need is there, and then there's more. It feels like something of the era, but also it has so many nods to the future.
We use the latest technology, but also tapped into some old school techniques like miniatures or painted backdrops. And I think it was an interesting combination of techniques.
And it is as big as it looks, even in a 4mm lens, which is the widest possible angle. It's bigger than that. I've never seen anything like it.
I am Bella Baxter. I'm a flawed, experimenting person. I seek outings and adventures. Bella's so much to discover.
You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
I am finding being alive fascinating.
Bella.
Why keep it in my mouth if it is revolting? I must go punch that baby.
We must experience everything, not just the good, but degradation.
Shall we sing?
Horror. madness. Then we can know the world. And when we know the world, the world is ours.
No more. Any more's too much.
Mr. McCandles. This is Bella.
Hello, Bella.
Oh,
Bud.
blood.
Bud.
Blood.
Yorgos and I started talking about Poor Things in 2017. The idea of having a brain that is brand new, what would that be?
Where did she come from?
She's an experiment. She's progressing at an accelerated pace.
I was blown away by Bella, by the character. I don't think I've ever seen or read anyone like that. Working with Emma, that's the reason this film for me was so exciting to make.
Bella.
Out now!
My character, the doctor, sees her as an experiment, which at some point reaches a crisis. I can't let you go.
If you do not, Bella shall turn rotten with hate. Ah! I must set forth into waters.
That you could have the kind of mind that isn't taught to be a certain way. I think that's very inspiring.
All of these things that women are conditioned a whole lifetime through do not apply to her.
You will confine yourself to 3 phrases. How marvelous, delighted, and how do they make the pastry so crisp, yes?
You get some very funny situation.
Oh.
And it is unbelievable. The development of the brain, it's such a fine line, especially as we shoot things out of order. And she's really tracking the progression, not just with her voice, but also with her body.
It's an incredibly challenging part. It's probably the hardest part I've ever played.
A woman plotting her course to freedom. How delightful.
It's a huge leap for her forward. That's incredible to witness. I don't know how this could have been made without her.
I wanted to play Bella because it felt like acceptance of what it is to be a woman, what it is to be free, what it is to be confident, and just a little bit up.
We will need less of your tongue in the future, but overall most agreeable.
It just felt like the perfect combination of all of that. My name is Emma Stone. I am playing Bella Baxter in the film Poor Things.
This is Bella. She's an experiment.
She is understanding what it is to be a member of society.
Good evening.
The more autonomous she becomes, the more challenged men seem to be by it. Bella's sexuality, it's an incredibly important part of the story. The human experience is fascinating to her. Sex is a major part of that.
Why do people not do this all the time?
I wanted to play Bella because it felt like acceptance of what it is to be a woman, to be free, to be scared and brave.
We must experience everything, Bella. This makes us whole.
Yorgos has given me a gift by asking me to be a producer on this. I've gotten to be very privy to the whole process that I wouldn't have if I were just acting in it. It just felt like the perfect combination.
Bella.
Why keep it in my mouth if it is revolting?
This is Bella. Bella, this is Mr. McCandles.
Hello, Bella.
She's an experiment.
Good evening.
Her brain and her body are not quite synchronized. But she's progressing at an accelerated pace.
Tell me, where did she come from?
I shall. For it is a happy tale.
I am Bella Baxter, and there is a world to enjoy, circumnavigate. It is the goal of all to progress, grow.
A woman plotting her course to freedom. How delightful.
Oh.